going on? Chris Lockman, the voice of Frontline Pro, alongside Scott Jones and Mr. Business Draven Stryker. We're here to invite you to watch the Freedom Cup 2023 right here on the premier streaming network.
16 men will enter our one-night tournament, with the winner receiving a World Heavyweight title shot in January to kick off 2024.
Not only that, but the Frontline Pro Heavyweight Championship will be on the line as Quinn Whittick defends against Weapon Next Logan Lynch to see who will become the longest ever reigning Frontline Pro champion.
And honestly, nobody's here to see that, guys. Stryker Industries, on behalf of myself, Draven Stryker, has a huge surprise for this evening.
I don't like the sound of that.
Definitely not.
But make sure to check back, because you are not going to want to miss this one. Frontline Pro ends 2023 with a banger.
What does it mean to me?
What does tonight mean to me?
What does tonight mean to me?
What does freedom mean to me? What does tonight mean to me?
Hey, it's your boy the Ewok. Battle champion, what does the Freedom Cup mean to me?
What does tonight mean for me? For Regis Atlas, the power guy, the king of the world.
What does this night mean for a kid like me?
What does tonight mean to Disco Ray, Daddy?
What does Freedom Cup mean for EJ Swanson?
What does tonight mean to me?
What does the Freedom Cup mean to me, Mateo Valentine?
What does the Freedom Cup mean for the Master of Mayhem and the newest member of our clique, if you will, the diabolical one, Brother Joseph?
What does tonight mean for me? What does tonight mean for us? Now, what does tonight mean for Chadsky, man?
What does this night mean for me, Adonis Allen?
What does tonight mean for me?
What tonight means to me, I get to prove one more time that I am the best.
See, that's a simple question. It means every single scar, all this blood, sweat, and tears, it means that it's worth it. It's validation that I am one of the best. So when the dust settles and the smoke clears, you'll be looking at your Freedom Cup winner, Death Proof, Tommy Trainwreck.
It means one thing and one thing only. Mayhem.
It's an opportunity to show I'm the fiercest competitor in this whole division.
Tonight is a chance for you to get any title. Maybe you can trade in the title for a chance at the tag title. And then we can take on those guys at Stryker Industries who really deserve a butt whooping.
It means a chance. It means a duty. I have a duty to protect the Freedom Cup from evildoers. Evildoers like guys like Rock and Rivera.
Well, it means freedom, baby. You see, the very foundation of Disco Baby is freedom. The opportunity to do, act, and speak whatever you want, baby. It means I get to come back to Frontline Pro and run through this tournament like nobody's business.
It means that this wasn't a fluke, that some Nepo baby with a daddy issue didn't hand me this title, that I won it off the heart of the hot rod. Tonight, I'm winning the Freedom Cup.
It means domination. It means dual domination.
Everything. This is a night that I get to prove all of my doubters, all of my haters wrong.
It's not about titles or victories or getting the crowd to love me. It's about me getting in the ring and beating up 3 other guys, to then beat up 1 other guy, and then beat up the champion.
It means everything. I already got the battle. I'm about to hoist the cup, and I'm gonna get that World Heavyweight Champion. So it means everything. So let's pull up and let's win it all. Let's go.
It means showing everybody at the show tonight that I care about 3 things and 3 things only. Me, myself, and I. But don't take it personally. Just business.
It means time. I've been preaching time this entire time, and it is Shaq Jordan's time. And at the end of Freedom Cup, I will be #1 contender for the world title. And come January, I will be Frontline Pro Heavyweight Champion.
What does tonight mean for us? Well, quite frankly, it doesn't mean a damn thing. This tournament is built here at Freedom Cup to go for the World Championship, and that's not the most important championship in Frontline Pro anymore. No, it's the Intrepid Championship, because the Prince of Frontline Pro, Gavin McCoy, has the championship. I ain't gonna, shortchange my tag team or nothing, but this man is the only important champion here in Frontline Pro. So my client is getting a night off. And in return, you get me on commentary all night. Let's go, kid.
So once again he runs, so once again he hides. What do you know? Gavin quits. Gavin leaves. Gavin doesn't want to fight. Gavin wants to run, and it's all about being prepared. Gavin, be as prepared as you want. I'm still going to kick your ass on January 13th. But until then, I wonder what I'll do for tonight. I don't have a match because I didn't want to be in the tournament. But then I thought about something. You know, Stryker Industries is really big on being the smartest guys in the room. But it's kind of funny because Aaron Arsenal isn't here, and, well, Coda Jacobs isn't here, and now Gavin just left, but Draven Stryker is going to be all alone by himself on commentary. Whatever shall I do?
I'm telling you guys, he's got to be one of the odds-on favorite here this evening. Already having a tournament win underneath his belt. You know, you got to remember he was the I think he was the first ever breakout tournament champion.
Yep.
And that says something, man. This guy has grown leaps and bounds in the time we've seen here in Frontline Pro.
Absolutely. I mean, even when I was doing a little bit of business with Culture Nation, when I first came into Frontline Pro, this kid stood out right away, and I was like, this kid is going to go places. I personally would like to work with him someday because he is one of those like lightning in a bottle type talents, and he has been showcasing it ever since he won that breakout tournament.
Well, personally, my pick to win this Freedom Cup, Mr. Tommy Trainwreck. He's definitely a force to be reckoned with. He's as tough as they come. He's definitely going to be one of the harder guys to beat in this tournament.
Yeah, definitely has a reputation, that's for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, not only that, but we saw Tommy Trainwreck make his Frontline Pro debut at night for Tyler. Very impressive fashion, coming up a little bit short in his contest, but making an absolute statement. This guy is a beast.
I have the gut feeling that Tommy Trainwreck's going to be a huge player in Frontline Pro going forward.
And I have to be the guy to correct you, Trev. That was indeed his first technical Frontline Pro debut. He was during the Battle Lines with Battle Tested, also during that run for the Crossfire series. That was kind of more of a mixed bag. It's still Frontline, but officially 100% Frontline was definitely his debut. Boy, he was a beast in that match, wasn't he?
And from a beast to an absolute beauty in Adonis Allen. This kid is an up-and-comer. You know, we talked about Shaq Jordan before, but this kid has all of those elements, all of those tools, and he is so young at this point. Future's bright for this kid. You guys watch him.
Oh, the Wildcat is going places. Absolutely.
Future definitely is bright for this kid, but not so much in that Night for Tyler series on Crossfire, where he didn't really help me against those other McCoy children.
But who would want to help you?
Lots of people, man. I'm the cat's ass, brother.
How much do you pay for your friends?
You'll learn. I know you're new here, Scott. I know you're new here.
You don't have to take that from him, Scott. Don't listen to him.
And why don't you ask AJ Abrams how much I have to pay for my friends?
And now the party has started. The Bros are here. Chad Bro with a huge opportunity. You know, these guys are usually in tag team action, but tonight Chad Bro goes it alone here in this fatal four-way. Let's see if he can make a statement.
I thought I just saw him at the Quick Stop.
I'm pretty sure they're always there, at least in spirit.
No, that was Quick Trip, not an official sponsor of Frontline Pro.
But hey, if anybody's listening, that'd be great.
Hey, absolutely.
I'd also like to give another shout out to New Glarus Brewing Company, the Spotted Cow, also not an official sponsor.
But once again, if they could, that'd be great.
They're not an official sponsor, but they're officially being consumed.
100%. Welcome to the Wisco.
And welcome, Chad Bro. Let's get after it. Uh-oh, here comes Tad.
Do you have some words to say, good sir? All right, well, I'm a man of business, so I'm going to let the number one Bobo here talk to you guys for a minute. I'll step here for a second.
All right, well, here goes. Oh, wow, Draven Striker taking off.
Yes,
What's
please.
up, Tad, bro?
What's going on, guys?
Thank you for getting him out of here.
Yeah, appreciate that.
No problem, y'all. That guy kind of smells. It's all good, man.
And here we go. Opening contest here of the 2023 Freedom Cup. Being joined by Tad Bro on commentary here.
Oh, yeah, Chad looks so strong right now, man. He's got this in the bag, I believe.
One of the biggest competitors here in this contest.
You know it, baby.
It looks like Tommy Trainwreck trying to go for that test of strength with. Whoa.
And
Oh,
here we go.
This.
Everybody's about to. Oh, and right there though.
Yo, man, that wasn't cool, dude.
Oof! Big chop to the throat there.
I mean, hey, as I said before, I'm sorry. Tommy Trainwreck is still my pick to win this Freedom Cup tournament. No offense.
Oh,
that's what they get, man.
Double eye poke. Huge drop kicks there. I didn't know Chad could move like that.
You know he can, baby.
That is one meaty man getting off of his feet right there.
With ease as well, and now, hey, we like to see that here in Frontline Pro, a little sportsmanship. Chad Bro now. Shaq Jordan going low there.
Nobody wins with a headbutt.
Come on, Chansky. You got, ooh.
Reversal there, Shaq Jordan through the ropes. Big shot to the stomach there, up and over now.
Just the tremendous athleticism.
Showing that quickness and everything. And beautifully
Whoa.
done there. Little adjustment.
That was quick, man.
Picture perfect drop kick. Shaq Jordan now looking to take advantage of this here.
Honestly, Shaq's looking pretty good, man.
Oh, putting on the shades too. Thinks I look good.
I mean, shades look good on everybody, man, as well as tie-dye.
Well, everybody except Draven Striker.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about, Chansky. Yeah.
And right there now going to work on that back. Shaq Jordan, he might have to. Oh! I was about to say he might have to tap there, but huge impact.
Ooh, you know Chansky's big and strong. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Looked like he almost came down on his head.
Donis Allen now up in that choke. I don't know if he raked the eye there.
He just hit Chad's eyes.
Drop kick to the knees, got him down. Another drop kick gets him in the shoulder there.
Come on, that's not cool, man.
Allen getting after it now.
Come on, ref, get him off of there. My bro's getting his butt whooped, bro.
Uh-oh. And here comes Tommy Trainwreck now.
Oh!
Lighting up the chest of Adonis Allen.
I think that kid's soul just left his body.
I'm surprised he didn't hit the back wall.
You could feel that from here. Oh, and just a blatant stomp to the hand now. He's calling for big super kick to the jaw.
Uh-oh.
Big shot into the pin here.
Shaq Jordan with the save.
Good job, Shaq. That guy's really good, man.
I think he might have had to there. I'm not sure if Chad was going to be able to kick out. That was a shot right on the button. Shaq now trying to show his quickness, use that advantage. Oh, and just the power game there by Tommy Trainwreck. Big backbreaker. Just the sheer force right now, just pushing down. Oh!
His back is not going to be feeling good after this match.
There's no way it can be. Donis Allen now, big round off into that elbow.
Oh,
going up top with the quickness here. Donis Allen went for a blockbuster there. I don't know if he caught it, but he got him enough into the pin here.
The way Shaq Jordan's grabbing his back, guys, I don't know. I think he might actually be hurt.
Yeah, we might need to get a replay on that. I'm not sure where it happened, but he's down over there in a bad way.
Here comes Chad to smoke competition. Yeah.
Guys, this is Frontline Pro. There are no mats on the outside. You just hear body onto wood there. Big running splash by Trainwreck. And again, just to that lower back again here.
Tommy Trainwreck targeting that potentially injured back.
That kidney area, everything in there. It's got to be so painful here. Wait, what is he doing now? He's getting a little creative here.
Oh, no, he's making a Chadsky sandwich, man. That sounds really good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could use a snack. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
A Chadsky sandwich. Can we get that at movies?
Probably, man.
And oh! Just using Adonis Allen as a weapon there. And again, now Trainwreck pulling Allen into the middle of the ring here, going for the pin. Chad Bro just able to make the save there out of desperation.
Let's go, Chad. Come on, baby. You got this.
Oh, and here we go. Chad Bro and Tommy Trainwreck, you know, was going to break down into this at some point. Just trading chop after chop here. Tommy Trainwreck now calling for another. Guys, I think he likes it. This guy's sick.
He definitely is somebody who enjoys the pain.
You know, I don't know if it's really smart, though, to be trading haymakers or shots here.
What's Shaq doing over there, man?
Wait, how is Shaq even up at this point? Big double drop kick.
With Shaq Jordan coming down directly on that lower back, you got to imagine how to.
Oh! You know, usually we see him just pop up like that, but you know that injured back has to come into play there. But again, fighting out of it. Shaq Jordan now going for a lift here, but that might not be the best idea. Big rolling driver there. Shaq Jordan, impressive here. And wow, picking up Chad Bro as well here.
No.
The strength of Shaq Jordan, but
again hits another one right in the center of the ring. Shaq Jordan getting fired up here.
The amount of damage he's doing to his own back, sacrificing his body to win this matchup.
Well, and you guys got to know this, though, too. This is a tournament here tonight. The winner of this is going to have to win 3 contests. And right now, Shaq Jordan throwing all caution to the wind because he knows what's on the line here, that being the opportunity to be the #1 contender for Frontline Pro Heavyweight Championship.
Shaq Jordan's looking to fly, it looks like.
Some traffic, getting the fans out of the way. Up and over. What's he thinking here? Whoa!
Moonsault to the outside by Shaq Jordan.
Beautifully done. Shaq Jordan throwing caution to the wind here.
Oh, man, looks like Chad's getting steamrolled a lot in this match.
Speaking of throwing things to the wind, we throw Draven Striker to the wind, that'd be great.
As this crowd now trying to will Jordan back into this one. He's trying to get back into the ring, create some separation, maybe try to get some wind back into those lungs. But watch out, though. Here comes Adonis Allen again, right to that injured back.
He's got a target on that lower back for sure. Everybody's seeing it. You gotta really think. If he moves on to the next round of this tournament, everybody in the back is watching this. Everybody's going to be looking out, and everybody's going to be going for that back.
Pop-up European uppercut there on Adonis Allen. What's Jordan thinking here? Oh! That's got to do it.
Tremendous powerbomb.
Center of the ring. Shaq Jordan surviving and advancing into the second round here.
Whoa, that guy's something else, man. Shaq is wicked.
But the way his back is, can he move on to the next round and successfully make it through?
Man, for his sake, I hope so, but I got to go make sure my bro's okay.
Yeah, go check on your bro. Thanks for joining us, Ted. Much appreciated, buddy.
Take it easy, guys.
Have a good one. Again, huge opening contest here at the Freedom Cup. Shaq Jordan victorious, but you gotta wonder how that's gonna affect, you know, his back injury now going into that second round.
Oh, absolutely. The damage that he just went through with his back, just Tommy Trainwreck with that backbreaker,
Well,
so devastating.
You can see it right now. The referee, Travis, is carrying him out. It's gonna be assisted to the back. You gotta know that this could have implications going forward. What an absolute banger of an opening contest here. Shaq Jordan picking up a very impressive victory, but you gotta wonder that injured back, if that's gonna come into play going into this second round and possibly into the finals.
I hope our medic in the back can help him and get him ready for the next round, because he's definitely gonna need all the help he can get.
On an absolute tear here in Frontline Pro.
And let us not forget the newly crowned battle-tested world champion.
I was gonna say, look at that hardware there.
That's a beautiful title.
I wonder how he got that.
By defeating Bulletproof Ben McCoy in what has to be considered a huge upset in one of the biggest wins of Hot Rod Daddy Andy's career.
Yeah, you know what he did, Stryker? He did something your champion couldn't do. He showed up and he competed.
Well, and let's talk about that a little bit, though.
Sure.
What was the deal with Gavin McCoy getting the night off?
Look, we can do whatever we want to here in Frontline Pro. I mean, look, we have the hottest free agent in Stryker Industries and Gavin McCoy, the Prince of Frontline Pro. And look, we had just won the Intrepid Championship at the Nightbird Tyler Series for Crossfire. And we felt, we both had a little heart-to-heart talk, and we felt that we would be taking away somebody's spot, and that honestly, right now at this current time, the Frontline Pro World Championship isn't the most important thing for Stryker Industries.
Hey, Chris, you smell that?
Yeah, I caught a whiff there. But guys, we gotta go back to this one here, because we are about to see the entrance of Reedus Atlas, one of the strongest pound-for-pound competitors you will see in the entire Midwest. They call him the Power God, and there's a good reason for it. That guy was chiseled out of granite.
Oh, absolutely. There's not very many men on this planet who can go toe-to-toe with the Power God.
Definitely one of the most dominant talents here in Frontline Pro. Let's not forget a big staple of Culture Nation. This kid is definitely the future. And I say kid respectively. I'm a little bit old. I don't know if you guys know that.
Just don't touch me. Guys, I think it's about to get a little bit funky up in here. Actually having to change because you were wearing the same outfit when you showed up today.
No comment. Well, here we go. Here's a treat.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his Frontline Pro debut, if I'm not mistaken,
You are not.
Mateo Valentine, the Asian sensation, everyone's favorite boyfriend.
And for one low price. Could be yours, Scott.
My girlfriend might have something to say about that.
Mateo Valentine has been doing some amazing things down in the Chicagoland area, looking to make an impressive debut here, trying to pick up a victory here in this Freedom Cup tournament.
Definitely loving the energy, 11-5.
Oh, for real.
I'm kind of excited that I get to see Mateo Valentine live. I've always seen things on social media, so it's a treat to see new talent come through here at the Frontline Pro.
We always try to bring the best and brightest from all over the Midwest, hell, all over the world. And Mateo Valentine, again, looking to make a name here in Frontline Pro.
And we definitely have some colorful talent right here in this ring right now, alone. How are we going to top that first match? I think we're about to find out, guys.
Speaking of alone, while talking to Mateo Valentine before this match, he actually says he likes to eat alone.
Huh.
I thought that was a bit weird. Interesting. But hey, to each their own. I can't.
Maybe
I won't judge.
self-conscious of how you eat, right? Some people don't like that. It could be a thing. No judging here.
No.
I only judge Chris because of the clothes that he wears and the music that he listens to and
Guy
the
again, eh?
car that he drives
We
and
listen to the same music.
the girl that he dates.
Hey, okay, come on. It's our anniversary. You gotta be nice at least.
Hey, weren't you the one that pulled up at a 73 Ford Pinto?
No, that was Disco Ray. Remember, we were wearing the same suit.
Right over time, whoa, hey, getting right into it. Disco Ray over there jamming out. Mateo Valentine taking the fight to Hot Rod Daddy Andy. Real quick, wow, what a shot there.
And Disco Ray just dancing the night away. Hey, kid, you got to pay attention to what's going on. You ain't going
Uh-oh.
to...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Is he gonna?
Oh, no!
No, Hot Rod, no! What is happening?
I think Disco Ray might be challenging
Oh, no.
Mateo to a dance-off.
Not a dance-off.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
He's got those moves like Striker.
Whew. These two getting after it real quick here. Disco Ray able to do a little Olay kind of move right there.
Well, let us not forget about the Power God waiting.
God.
Disco Ray now just trying to avoid that truck. And here goes Disco Ray. Shot after shot here. Into the corner. Hot Rod Daddy Andy! Hell of a kick right there. I think he just knocked Disco Ray into next week.
That's what happens when you decide to have too much fun in a match that
I think he just
you need to take serious.
I think he just knocked Disco Ray from the 1970s to the 1870s.
Oh my God. And now Mateo Valentine. Beautifully done into the bridge. Oh! Power God coming up over the top there with that elbow drop while Mateo Valentine was in that bridge.
Yeah, Ritas Atlas is so quick, so fast.
You know,
Somebody check the ref.
We talk about the power game that he has, but we got to remember that he's so fast in there as well. Deceivingly quick is Ritas Atlas. Now Hot Rod Daddy Andy just taking shot after shot in the corner. He's got to get out of there.
Definitely
Jeez.
not looking good for the new battle-tested pro champion.
Hot Rod Daddy Andy hoping that this match and this night goes a lot better than his Orioles fared here in the playoffs.
Oh.
I don't want to even talk about my team.
Too soon.
Let's not.
Yeah, we'll just. I think that's one thing we got in common. We'll skip over that one.
Please. But again, back in there, draping now. Ooh. Hot Rod Daddy Andy looking for that, maybe that stalling DDT. Oh!
This could be it. Ritas Atlas, you got a capital. There you go, kid. There you go.
The pin here. Valentine just getting over there in time.
I didn't think he was going to make it.
It was getting real close there.
Again, though, you gotta wonder though if Atlas is able to get a full cover there and hook that leg, we might be looking at a winner and moving on in this tournament.
But now, the great thing about this tournament too is that all of these competitors, like, they all have their own strengths and weaknesses. But at the end of the day, any one of these men could be the finalist and
into the pin here.
Go for that #1 contendership to take on the champion, Logan Lynch or Quinn Whittick, whoever it is at the end of the night.
You know, that backslide now into the cover here. Atlas just able to roll that shoulder up, get out of that one. Uh-oh, that's not where you want to be if you're Mateo Valentine. What? I don't know who got the worst of it there. Everybody down. Disco Ray trying to get back into this one now.
Nobody won in that one, Chris.
Now the crowd
except Disco.
Getting everybody going now. Disco Ray looking to take advantage here. Whoa!
So after that, can we get a Joey Styles? Oh my God!
Jeez. Again, Ritas Atlas so quick. Huge, big boot right there. Atlas now working on Disco Ray, throws him into the corner. Elbow for Daddy Andy, one for Mateo Valentine. Atlas calling for a third here on Ray, hits it. Oh, big reversal there. Valentine now. Uh-oh. Atlas in a bad spot here.
This can't be good.
What do they have in store here for Atlas? Oh! Atlas just getting out of the way just in time.
Again, Ritas Atlas showcasing that speed and that athleticism to get out of the way.
Uh-oh. Big up and down there. I don't know if he caught all of that one, but Andy just out.
Definitely caught enough, that's for sure.
Oh!
Ritas Atlas just cleaning house in this match.
Here comes Ray now.
Oh.
Big Samoan drop there by Atlas.
Wrong move, Disco Ray.
Could I change my pick?
I mean, it's never too late.
Into the pin here. Disco Ray just getting the shoulder up at 2 there. Atlas now going into the cover on Andy. Andy kicking out at 2. Atlas now getting visibly frustrated here. He's got to keep his eyes on the prize, though, because, again, we all know what is on the line here tonight. Ritas Atlas would love to be the #1 contender going into 2024.
And speaking of what's on the line tonight.
Uh-oh. Oh! Huge eat to feet off the top turnbuckle there. Beautifully done bionic elbow from Disco Ray.
Laser fist!
Oh, I know that's a devastating move.
Atlas to the outside.
Atlas could be out.
Hot Rod Daddy Andy looking to capitalize here. Valentine pushing Andy, rolling him back into the center. It's like Disco Ray and Andy might be working together here.
Whoa!
Oh! Neck breaker there by Valentine on Andy into the pin. Unorthodox, that's for sure.
Hybrid clothesline nut breaker? What was that?
Effective is what it was. Into the pin here on
Absolutely.
Disco Ray. Another 2 count only.
Not effective enough for the moment, but hot damn.
But again, if you can chain a few of those moves together like that, you might be getting the victory here.
Not effective, but unique.
It's definitely one way to describe Mateo Valentine, that is for sure. And coming around reversal here, spinning discus. Oh! I believe he calls that one the gay rights. Uh-oh, what's Hot Rod Daddy Andy doing? Looks like
no.
Disco Ray might be going for Panic at the Disco. That beautiful neck breaker hits it. Andy into that. Looked like he was going for that elbow drop splash, some kind of combination, and it got it done.
Well, gentlemen, I don't mean to cut in here, but I got to go away for some business for a moment.
Oh, thank God.
It's that the surprise thing I was telling you guys about. Just wait. You're going to love it. You're going to love it.
I don't like the sound of that.
Oh, no. Please go. Please.
Guys, Hot Rod Daddy Andy continuing that momentum that he's been building up over the past few months here in Frontline Pro. Impressive victory here. Moving on in the Freedom Cup tournament.
Yeah, Hot Rod Daddy Andy definitely on a roll here at Frontline Pro. New battle-tested world champion. You know, where does he go from here? Like, if he wins Freedom Cup tournament, are we going to have another double champion?
Well, we know for sure right now he's moving on into the second round. Take nothing away from the other competitors in this contest. Impressive debut here for Mateo Valentine.
That was definitely a hard-fought victory.
Anybody could have got the W there. It just happened to be Hot Rod Daddy Andy's night.
Hey, he definitely earned it. That was not given. He threw everything he had at those 3 men.
Impressive victory there for Hot Rod Daddy Andy. Moving on to the second round here in the Freedom Cup. Whoa, hold on.
Did I hear that right?
That was his surprise? This is an absolute match made in hell right now.
Oh, God.
Michael Wayne.
No.
Look how proud of himself Draven Stryker is over there. Seriously, this just sent shockwaves through the whole landscape here in Frontline Pro. If Michael Wayne is associating himself with that worm right there, Draven Stryker, who knows what could happen in this matchup?
If Michael Wayne is a member of Stryker Industries, now you've really got to start questioning yourself, who can stop them as a whole? Like, it's just, oh.
One of the heaviest hitters we've ever seen here in Frontline Pro. God, I can't. This really can't be happening right now.
If Draven Stryker could somehow get into this match and pay dividends for Michael Wayne, I mean, he still has 3 other men to contend with.
But you know, you want to talk about heavy hitters. Here comes one right now. Battle-tested Ben Evenson is easily one of the heaviest hitters we have here in Frontline. This one is going to be a slugfest.
Yeah, the battle-tested Crusader champion himself, straight from the Ranger Battalion. Like,
And I swear, every time I see him, he just gets in better and better shape.
His muscles are starting to build their own muscles.
Whoa.
Again, this is another thing we didn't think of. Joey Dalton, who was expelled from Stryker Industries, now having to contend with Michael Wayne, who is now being backed by Draven Stryker himself.
If anybody knows Joey Dalton, it's Draven Stryker. But the master of mayhem himself, AJ Abrams, is leading his newest client to battle here tonight at the Freedom Cup. You know, we got to go back to Night for Tyler, where Joey Dalton made just it's not even a debut, but he made a very disturbing appearance, I guess. I'm still creeped out even just thinking about what has happened to this kid.
AJ Abrams, the master of mayhem, has gotten into the head of Joey Dalton, and he is not the same Joey Dalton who we have come to know in the past. He has definitely changed.
It's scary how seeing him walk around the back, just you look into his eyes and it's just looking into like shark eyes. They're penetrating, and it's just it made me feel unsettled just being in his presence.
I had this cold feeling just being around him.
Well, and I think that's the master of mayhem though too. Always bringing the creepy factor. You got to watch him on the outside, but hey!
It's the Beat Maker!
Our new battle champion here at Frontline Pro after that amazing main event back at Night for Tyler, when he was able to come down with that battle championship in that 6-person ladder match.
That match was absolutely phenomenal. It had to have been one of my favorite matches we've ever had here with Frontline Pro. The Ewok, of course, like you just said, came out victorious with at least the battle championship. He didn't quite get the Frontline World Championship, but hey, still a champion nevertheless.
Well, and not only that, but he has the opportunity here. If he can win this tournament, he still might be able to get another shot at whoever's going to be the champion coming up here in 2024. Whether it be Logan Lynch, whether it be Quinn Whittick, you got to know Ewok has still got his eyes on that championship as well.
Oh, absolutely. And everybody in this tournament, they know exactly what's on the line. They know what's at stake. And these men are going to stop at nothing to get that championship opportunity.
And again, we're seeing it just go right off the bat here. We might be seeing a little teamwork here. Whoa. And again, this one's going to be fast and furious. Everybody in this contest is going to bring... Oh! I thought Ewok was going to go for Dalton. Dalton wisely rolling out of the ring, though. Wants none of it right now.
That's just good psychology there, especially in a fatal four-way type situation.
Well, and again, it's not only is it a fatal four-way situation, but it's also a tournament. Again, you have to win 3 matches tonight, and none of them are going to get any easier. It's only going to get more difficult as it goes.
Well, I feel like the key to success in a fatal four-way is obviously picking your spots, knowing when to get involved, when to roll out, when to take a breather.
Exactly. And you got to know that, again, the influence over there with Mr. I still can't believe I'm saying this, Mr. Business, Draven Stryker, and Michael Wayne. I'm just dumbfounded by that. He pulled one over on all of us, and I can't believe it.
I'm speechless. I can't even find words to describe how I feel about this partnership. It just. Ugh.
But again, back inside the ring now. Ewok working on that headlock here. But again, just like that. What do we do? Oh, it looked like Evenson was ready to try to go for a drop down there. Dalton going for that sling blade. I don't know if he got all of it. Well, 1 count only.
It's going to take a lot more than that to keep down battle-tested Ben Evenson.
Well, now Dalton, though, back on the attack here. You kind of thought that, as probably the smallest competitor here in this contest, you would think he would be trying to use that speed advantage here.
I didn't know if you saw that, Chris, but Ewok over there just got absolutely just Great. Oh, God. Like,
somebody get the license plate of that truck. Whoa! Evenson getting A.J. Abrams out of the way there. Abrams not too thrilled about that. Evenson, wait, get him out of here. I don't want him coming over here. Guys, this one's breaking down. Uh-oh.
I don't know if that was smart, Joey.
Oh.
You better run.
Yeah, I'd run too, Joey. But again now, A.J. Abrams with that distraction there, allowing Dalton to take the upper hand on the outside on Evenson.
That Ewok just taking down Michael Wayne.
Sorry, guys, this is absolutely chaotic right now. It's so hard to call this. There's so much happening here.
It's mayhem, no pun intended.
Well, and he always brings it. He always says he's gonna. He always comes through on bringing the mayhem. Not even Allstate can protect you from this kind of mayhem we got going on tonight.
Oh, God.
And Dalton now, and Michael Wayne just teeing off with those kicks right now on Ewok in a 2-on-1 situation here.
But look at Joey Dalton's back. Oh, my Lord.
And Abrams on the outside using that cane as a weapon on Evenson. Back inside the ring. Big scoop slam there by Michael Wayne. I think, wait a minute. He's just.
What the?
Oh! Michael Wayne with some innovative offense right there. Using Dalton's weight on top of his own on Ewok. Evenson now throwing, basically just hitting anything that moves over here. Oh my God!
Lord. What? Oh.
Whoa. He's strong, but wow. Michael Wayne is a massive man. Evenson down. Ewok back in the ring. Wayne missing with the clothesline. Spine buster. Big homie arm there. I don't think he got all of it. Rolling him into that cover, though. Slowly getting into it. There we go. Just broken up. You got to know that momentary hesitation might have cost him the opportunity to pick up the victory right there. Oh, huge super kick.
In a match like this, every second wasted is huge.
Oh my God! Into the pin there. Abrams up on the apron. Oh.
You got to believe if A.J. Abrams wasn't on the apron just there,
well, and just
Ben Evenson had this match
again,
won.
that temporary distraction. Huge Death Valley driver. Wayne into the cover. And that is it. Wow. That one broke down right at the end. Wow.
And of course, we're never going to hear the end of this from Draven Striker.
Well, and right away, Mr. Business, Draven Striker, paying dividends for his client Michael Wayne. Wow.
This is, you got to believe Michael Wayne, he's got to be odds-on favorite to win this tournament. That was...
Well, and now we know. Now we know going into that semifinal matchup, we know what it's going to be. Hot Rod Daddy Andy is going to have to face that man right there.
It's going to be intense. Wow. That's Hot Rod Daddy Andy has got his work cut out for him. I mean, Michael Wayne is such a beast of a man.
It's so hard to find words for how I feel about this partnership right now. Guys, impressive victory there for Michael Wayne, but he might have just sold his soul to the devil in Mr. Business Draven Striker.
Oh, I absolutely sold his soul to the devil. I mean, he's literally, I can't even find the words to express how just gobsmacked I am with this partnership. It's just,
honestly, though, 1 down, 2 to go. If Michael Wayne wants to become the new #1 contender for the Frontline Pro Heavyweight Championship.
For the sake of shutting this man up, I hope he does get beat by Hot Rod Daddy Andy.
Oh man, did I tell you guys I had a surprise or what? The latest acquisition in Striker Industries, the 4th man, if you will.
here comes Rockin' Rivera, the leader, at least that he claimed, of Culture Nation, the brains behind everything. And now he's looking to, again, pick up the pieces after Culture Nation just absolutely disintegrated after Honor Bound this year. And what better way than becoming the new #1 contender for the Frontline Pro Heavyweight Championship.
Rockin' Rivera is a dangerous man. Just keep your eye on him in this match for sure.
Oh, here we go. Chris, would you like to tell the story and catch everybody up at home about the newly sparked rivalry with these two gentlemen?
Well, if you've been watching and following on the Frontline Pro's social media pages, if you've been watching on the Premier Streaming Network, you guys all have seen it build up right in front of your eyes. Kid Ladd coming in here strong tonight. One of the youngest competitors we have here in Frontline Pro. You know, he made his debut here not too long ago in impressive fashion with a big victory over Adonis Allen. And this kid is looking to catch lightning in a bottle here tonight.
Yeah, he's made his Frontline debut in this very building.
And Rockin' Rivera instantly with the mind games, though, with Kid Ladd.
Let's see if Rockin' can keep his pants up this time.
Let's hope so.
And here we go. You want to talk about another former member of Culture Nation, this kid, E.J. Swanson. And
yeah,
right on cue.
Straight from the south side of Chicago. I mean, this kid knows what it takes to be tough. If you live in South Chicago, you know you've got to be tough. You've got to be thick-skinned. You've got to be able to defend yourself in all types of situations. I think he has a good chance of winning this match and moving on.
Look, he's got to be one of the, okay, let's put it this way. After Night for Tyler, when he was in that main event in that 6-person ladder match, he put Frontline Pro on notice and quickly became a fan favorite in something I haven't seen in quite a while. Undeniably. And changing people's minds on the spot. It was insane.
And fun fact, E.J. Swanson's debut was last year at Night for Tyler, so this is the 1-year anniversary for him. And I mean, definitely the future's bright for this kid. He's got one hell of an opportunity here. And I stand by my statement earlier. Any one of these men in this tournament can be the winner. Like, you never know who's going to pull this win off.
Mark my words, E.J. Swanson by the end of 2024 will hold gold at Frontline Pro.
But now, they definitely have something to worry about here with the vet, Jared Jack. Mr. 8-pack himself.
You want to talk about Jared Jacks. You want to talk about Honor Bound from this past year. That man right there picked up the biggest victory of his entire career when he defeated Lucha legend Vampiro right in the center of the ring.
That was shocking. I remember sitting in the bleachers,
especially in just a few short minutes. Like, it was a match, but Jared Jack's able to pull it off with all that experience that he has. Sometimes you get the person's number, and sometimes you don't. And fortunately for Mr. Jackster, it worked out good for him at Honor Bound.
Well, you've got to believe that the experience has got to favor Jared Jacks.
100%.
Oh, and right after Rockin' Rivera.
I guess in unison, they think Rockin' is not their cup of tea tonight.
Oh.
Good lad was so fast, but he couldn't escape that.
Guys, this one's going to be very quick. Uh-oh. Rockin' Rivera makes short work of Kid Ladd. Huge power bomb right there.
He just power bombed him through the mat.
And right into a choke, just blatantly in front of the referee.
Definitely slowing the tempo.
Remember, choking them don't matter in this match.
Nope.
It's a fatal four-way, sir. Is it ethical? Not really. Oh.
You know, it's one thing to get beat down, but when you got somebody talking to you while they're doing it, it's got to be so much worse. Literal insult to injury. And Rockin' Rivera does it better than almost anybody else here in Frontline.
You got to yell World Star.
EJ Swanson with a heavy right on a left.
Oh, and the blindside shot. You got to have your head in a swivel in these multi-person contests right there. That'll knock you right off your feet, take away your equilibrium.
Especially when you got a man like
Oh!
there. You need to make sure you've got eyes in the back of your head with that man.
Huge double back body drop. I thought they were going to throw him all the way out of the ring on that one.
He definitely got some air there. Oh, get that man some frequent flyer miles.
Wow. Jax now turning his attention here to Rockin' Rivera.
Try to be a good sportsman and just play Rockin' like a sucker.
Into the pin here.
Rookie mistake by Rockin' there, even though he's not a rookie.
Well, again, that just goes to that experience advantage that Jared Jax has, always thinking one step ahead of his opponents. And now kind of taking his time here, measuring that shot. Who punches in the ear, really?
Jared Jax does.
Apparently, yeah, it's working. Beautifully done leg drop right there. Oh!
Hip check.
And again, now Jax just taking firm control of this contest here, working on his own pace. Rivera trying to get to the ropes. I think he said, I don't want it. Can't blame him.
I don't think Jared Jax cares.
Beautifully done snap suplex right there. Textbook by Jared Jax. Kid Lad running into a knee here.
I mean, you got to appreciate this kid's fight and his
Float
heart.
over.
He's
into the pin here. Nobody in Frontline Pro has a bigger heart than Kid Lad, but I don't know if it's going to matter in this contest. He's got to, again, you know, like you said earlier, Scott, he's got to pick his spots, use that quickness advantage, and try to just maybe steal one here.
He's got to play to his strengths. Obviously, he's a lot quicker than these other competitors in the ring.
Jax in a bad way right there to the outside. Oh! Uh-oh. I believe we're in the 7-1-5 here. That's what we're going to call it tonight. Going
Dialing
for
it up.
Boom! Hits it. Swanson is rocked. Lat on fire right now. Let's finish this, shall we? Going up top here. What's he got in store?
Kid Black calling for the finish.
Big splash there by Lat into the pin here. Uh-oh, and Rivera breaks it up just in time. What's he thinking? He might be going for that death penalty driver on top of Swanson into the pin. And that is it. That is it. There's the bell.
Little confusion there at the end, but
well, it looked like he kind of stacked up.
Looked like his shoulders are down.
Well,
I mean, regardless, Rockin' Rivera moving on in the Freedom Cup tournament by beating or pinning Kid Lat.
It really doesn't matter how it goes down in the record books. That is a victory for Rockin' Rivera.
Hey, a win's a win.
And he'll take it. You know he will.
Oh, he'll definitely take it any way he can get it.
Moving on to the next round. And guys, you know what the matchup is going to be in the semifinals now? You want to talk about some history? Rockin' Rivera versus Shaq Jordan?
Oh my God.
Guys, this one goes back years. Rockin' Rivera hoping to get some revenge here on Shaq Jordan after everything that happened with Culture Nation. Guys, we got a banger of a semifinal.
Now at this point between these two men, it's not just moving on in this tournament, now it's personal. If we go back and we take their history into account, these two men are going to throw everything that they have at each other.
Holy crap! Xander, you look great today. The guy running this camera's awesome. Everybody give it up for the Frontline Pro Bunny right over there, our friend Aaron. So it's kind of funny that we're going to do this again. So Xavier, why don't you come on in here for story time? And if you don't mind handing me a chair. I like to sit when I talk because I'm lazy. Thank you so much. So, ironically enough, in June I sat in this chair. Maybe not this exact chair, but a chair just like this one. And I cut a promo about how I had to do the thing I never thought I was ever going to do, which was challenge my son to a fight. So I do that, right? Well actually, before we go there, let's rewind. Let's go all the way back to Honor Bound again. Let's talk about what happened there when Quinn Winnick and me went toe-to-toe in a last man standing match for absolutely everything on the line. The world title, the battle title. And Quinn Winnick beat me. And I can live with that because I put everything into the match that I possibly could. But then I was ready to leave. It was okay, I was fine, I was ready. It's kind of weird when you leave this business, it's almost like a dress rehearsal for death. And so I was ready to say my goodbyes and walk away from this whole life, and I was ready to leave it to my family and to my son. And in that moment, one that was supposed to be something that was to be remembered as a great moment, a passing of the torch, if you will, instead became an embarrassing, tragic situation when my son decided to kick me right through the uprights and embarrass me in front of 500 people. Embarrass me on a worldwide streaming platform. Embarrass this company and everybody who works in it. And if that's not enough, then he goes and does the thing that nobody thought he would ever do, which is join Stryker Industries. Now there is no secret out there about how I feel about Stryker Industries. Let's run down the list. Aaron Arsenal. I've beat Aaron Arsenal every time I fought him. Coda Jacobs has been running from me for 5 years and still won't fight me. Draven Stryker's only good for one thing, but unfortunately I don't have to go to the bathroom at the moment. And then there's Gavin. But Gavin, there's no more running. Our date with Destiny is set. There's nowhere for you to go. January 13th, 2024, Baker Bill Bar and Grill. You and me, one-on-one for the first time ever. And there is no Stryker Industries allowed at ringside. There is nobody that can come and help. There is no outside interference. It's simply you and me. And I'm going to take you to the deep. Now, some people like to think that I like to talk about the deep because I like to be philosophical and try to impress you with it. But the deep is a real thing. You see, the deep is the place between life and death, a place I have been. The deep is where the boatmen take you, from the land of the living to the land of the dead. And in this business, I am the boatman. So Gavin, when you fight me on January 13th, remember, it is not your father in that ring. It is Bulletproof Ben McCoy. It is the 6-time world champion. It is the man who has toured the entire world doing this, been to Japan 3 times over, wrestled all the greats, main evented with Rob Van Dam. I'm on the goddamn WWE Network and Peacock. I have done more in this business than everybody in the locker room combined. I am the standard of Frontline Pro, and you are now on the wrong side of a war that you should have never gotten involved in. So Gavin, very simply, January 13th, I make a man out of you.
What I gotta do.
Introducing first, weighing in at 212 pounds from Chicago, Illinois, Shaq Jordan.
After his first round matchup, you really have to question the condition of Shaq Jordan's back.
Well, and we saw it earlier backstage. He was being checked on. He was getting medical attention back there, and he said he's still ready to fight.
I mean, this guy has so much heart.
And again,
so determined.
Well, again, and you see him kind of coming out a little bit. Oh, wait a minute.
No.
He doesn't see it coming.
No! What is he doing here?
This match hasn't even started, and Rockin' Rivera already taking advantage with a vicious chair shot to that injured back, followed up by another one.
Somebody get out here. Get rid of him.
Some people might question Shaq Jordan's decision to come out here, but you and I know, and everybody else should know, when you're in this business and you're a top competitor, especially on the level that these men are, and women occasionally here in Frontline Pro, you go out to do the damn thing, and unfortunately, I don't know if Shaq's going to make it through this tournament now.
Well, and you know, I hate to say this, but for what this is right now, Rockin' Rivera, you got to know he was planning this all along, and again, right into that ring post.
Spine first.
Spine meets steel, and steel always wins. Jordan is down.
This is just disgusting.
I expect nothing less, though, from Rockin' Rivera.
Well, I can second that one, and that's a lot coming from you.
I mean, at least Striker Industries has got a little class.
Wow. Again, nothing. Oh my God, the vicious attack, and again with another
chair. Oh no!
Shaq Jordan nowhere to go.
Guys, I don't know if he's going to be able to compete.
Yeah, you got to think that we might need to call this one off. You know, Shaq Jordan doesn't want to quit. He's never going to give up, but it might be. You know, they always say discretion is a better part of valor, and right now you got to think that Shaq Jordan might need to think about his future here in Frontline Pro and live to fight another day.
This is just too much. This is way too far. We need somebody out here to stop him right now.
I could definitely, I hate to say this again, but Chris, I can agree with you.
Hey, finally, the refs get
Jordan
control here.
Live on to see another day.
Well, and
this guy's got a long, bright future ahead of him. Nobody would look at him any different if he decided that he needed to take a moment.
Well, you know he's not going to quit, though, and especially because of the man across the ring from him, Rockin' Rivera, who is now turning his back. Just blatant disrespect here from Rivera. So the referee's checking on Shaq, and Shaq's telling him, let's do this.
He's like, let's do the thing.
And here we go. I guess we're getting it going here. And right away, Rockin' Rivera trying to attack Jordan.
100% personal.
And guys, you got to know, though, right now that, you know, before we had those fatal four-ways, those were no disqualification. But right now, Rockin' Rivera's got to be careful. If he gets DQ'd, Shaq Jordan moves on to the next round.
100%, and I think that's why he did the smart thing, being a vet and attacking him before the match with that steel chair. Giving him this advantage.
Up over top. Where is he even finding this right now? And just like that, Rockin' Rivera with a knee.
Short-lived, unfortunately, for Shaq Jordan there.
Shaq Jordan's in some serious trouble, guys.
Well, and there's a bullseye right now on the lower back of Shaq Jordan, and just Rockin' Rivera enjoying his handiwork, playing to the camera there. You know he loves this right now.
Definitely looks like it hurts.
Well, you know the other two men in our second match, our next match coming up after this, rather, you know they're watching this backstage and they're taking notes.
Now this crowd trying to get behind
Shaq here. Well, that's not going to get it done. Not tonight. You know, after that first contest where we saw Shaq Jordan just take shot after shot to that lower back, he's coming back now, running cross body there.
Oh, but his back again.
But again, he can't follow up here. Jordan now trying to get this crowd fired up here, trying to use that emotion to keep going here in this semifinal matchup for the Freedom Cup.
Looks like he's doing just as much.
Beautifully done.
Oh. How is he doing this?
I was going to say the same thing. Where is this coming from?
But you got to believe he's doing just as much damage to himself as he is his opponent right
Well, you
now.
got to know every breath has got to be agony right now.
This is the last major event of the year for the biggest opportunity in Frontline Pro. And,
up and over the top there.
Oh, Rockin' doesn't know.
Shot to the midsection there by Jordan. Using that top rope as a weapon there. What's he got in store? Flipping. Beautiful! Whoa! Turned Rockin' Rivera inside out with that lariat.
Injured back and all. And Shaq Jordan will not quit.
Oh, yes.
Where is this kid getting it from here tonight?
The generational treasure has definitely got the drive and force to bring that #1 contendership home for the Frontline Pro World Championship.
But it's got to be absolute agony in there right now. Every time he moves, he's got to try to end it here. He's got to try to get through this one quick if he wants to have any chance at moving on to the final.
His determination, his drive is unlike anything I've ever seen.
Guys, he might be going for that big sit-out power bomb again here.
Can he get?
But with that lower back injury, and you got to know that came into play right there. And Rivera now just teeing off left and right, shot after shot on Jordan. Referee pulling Rivera off. He's got to be careful he doesn't get disqualified here.
I don't think he cares.
Well, and it's just about doing damage. And again, he's got him up. He might be going for that Death Valley driver. Uh-oh, roll up. And that's it, Jordan.
Shaq Jordan.
Jordan advances
to the finals.
And he shocked Rivera, who's stunned in the middle of the ring. He can't believe it. Shaq Jordan, big victory right there.
But let's not forget what awaits Shaq Jordan in the finals. He's got to have either Hot Rod Daddy Andy or Ruthless Michael Wayne.
Well, and that reminds me, I need to go talk to Mr. Wayne because we're up next. And I'm just going to give him a little reminder about Mr. Shaq Jordan's back. I'll see you guys momentarily.
And Rivera is just absolutely irate right now. How can you blame him, though? He was in firm control of that contest. Shaq Jordan slips out the back and rolls him up. 1, 2, 3. Moving on to the finals, Shaq Jordan.
He took the opportunity, dealt all the damage before the match even began, and still came up short.
You know, what kind of state is Shaq Jordan going to be going into that final? We're about to see that semifinal right now. Hot Rod Daddy Andy, Ruthless Michael Wayne. Somebody's going to move on to take on Jordan in the finals. Let's see who it's going to be.
Man, that was absolutely beautiful. Nobody's seen it coming.
It was a good one.
The guys on the commentary didn't have a clue. I told them I was surprised. They didn't know. And then when we walked out there together, and I looked over at the stupid faces at the table, they were so shocked and amazed. Like,
yeah, I know, right?
This is like the biggest thing since Gavin McCoy. Man, I'm telling you.
All right, bigger news, bigger things.
Yes.
You're 1/3 of the way there.
We're almost there.
We got one.
We got one.
We're going to go get 2.
We are going to get 2.
And then we're going to get 3, right?
3 is indefinite. It's
3 is indefinite. Yes. Making sure. You keep up your end, I'll keep up my end.
I told you we got this beautiful thing going on, and potentially you could be in the industry.
We'll see. See you out there.
Hell yeah.
Scheduled for one cause. And is a singles match for the semifinals of the Freedom Cup tournament. Introducing first, weighing in at 287 pounds from Portsmouth, Virginia, representing Striker Industries, Michael Wayne.
Ladies and gentlemen, it appears that we're being joined by Bulletproof Ben McCoy.
Well, hello, Ben.
My Mobe.
Red leather, yellow leather.
Chicky, chicky, chick chow.
The torch was denied a bank loan.
Well, now this is something you guys got to set up here. I thought this is kind of like being behind the curtains for the first time. But hey, what do we got here? Hey, let's
great
do
to
this.
have you here.
Let's do this commentary. And today, here we are at Frontline Freedom Cup, and we are on to our next semifinals match. By my side, as always, is the voice of Frontline Pro, Mr. Chris Lockman, along with Scott Too Tall Jones, as always.
Really, I thought you were going for like more of a Bob Uecker type.
Nope, best line I had all night. Thank you very much. By my side, but here tonight we are on our second semifinals match as we have the ruthless Michael Wayne, accompanied by that no good cheese ball, cheese dick, none other than Draven Strecker. Michael Wayne, I've known this man a long time, and I'm going to tell you this right now. While I've not wrestled him, I've watched him, I've studied him. This is the most dangerous he's ever been. But now he's got to take on this guy, the guy on the roll, the guy with the hot hand, the guy with the freaking fan favorites, the people's champion in a lot of ways, Hot Rod Daddy Andy. Now, I love the guy. I think he's great. But you're right. He's in for a long night right now.
And can I just point out the Roddy Piper reference? Check out the trunks of Hot Rod Daddy Andy, bringing that Macho Man Randy Savage vibe.
Could we be in a WrestleMania 4 situation, fellas? Could it be the night of Hot Rod? Could he somehow channel the Macho Man in the spirit of the Savage and somehow take the battle-tested championship 1 week and then 2 weeks later follow it up with the Freedom Cup and the #1 contendership in the world title?
Guys, I'm noticing, though, too, that right elbow is taped. And you got to know that's going to be a bullseye for ruthless Michael Wayne to go after right now. I don't know if it was really smart idea to show that weakness, because you got to know a veteran like Michael Wayne is going to take advantage.
Taped and padded. Taped and padded.
And remember, that's the same arm that he uses for that laser fist. That's his biggest offensive weapon.
Well, his two, because he uses it for that elbow drop as well.
So now you got to wonder, what does Andy got to do? Where does he got to go to find a way to win this match? If that elbow is that bad, you got to save that blow for the last one, because it's going to take your arm out. You're not going to be able to defend yourself. So you're talking about the elbow. You're talking about the laser fist. He's got to somehow find a way to get around Michael Wayne long enough to use that last. That's got to be the key to victory, because the sooner he uses that, the sooner it spells disaster.
It's getting a little personal on the outside over there, though, too. Mr. Business not making any fans here tonight.
Michael Wayne is tactical. That's a word that not a lot of guys get put on their name. Michael Wayne is tactical. He is a sophisticated savage, and he knows exactly how to hurt you. And if there's blood in the water, that man becomes half an animal.
Well, and not only that, but, you know, there's no weak point to Michael Wayne's game. There's no wasted motion in there, and every shot gets worse and worse and hard. And right there, going right after that injured elbow, taking off that protective padding, and just going after him now, using that top rope as a weapon.
And using the ropes is so smart. It's so much, being a competitor myself, it's so much less strain on your body. You're using your environment to use all the torque and tension. You're saving yourself blows. You're saving yourself strikes. You're saving your hands and your feet. And on top of all that, you're saving your air. You're keeping yourself fresh. At the same time, you're inflicting maximum injury, because that's steel cabling.
And not only that, but you see ruthless Michael Wayne using that full 5 count that the ref has over there, always going up to 4, trying to inflict just extra punishment. Again, smart, though. I got to give him that.
The only thought that I have with this right now is Hot Rod Daddy Andy either has to adapt or perish.
And he tried to go for a punch there, and he had nothing on it. You got to know that elbow is killing him right now.
Yeah, ruthless Michael Wayne just having his way right now with Hot Rod Daddy
punched
Andy.
him right in the elbow.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Right on the bone.
And guys, look, he's actually ripped off that pad and that tape on his
all
arm,
over.
exposing that elbow.
Well, and that's got to be a mental thing, though, too. You got to feel like that's going to get in the head of Hot Rod Daddy Andy, knowing that he doesn't have that protection there that he needs.
I mean, from here, it looks like his elbow is swollen, and look at the welts that have already developed on his back.
Let's be honest, fellas. This could not have started off any worse for Hot Rod Daddy Andy.
Well, and
This is
trying to
worst
fight
case
back in, but
scenario. You're already I mean, yeah, he's fighting back, but let's be honest. He's got one arm. Right there's the strike. It stopped him in his tracks. That arm is gone. Everything we just talked about trying to save that arm for the end, that now is out the window. So now Andy's in no man's land. He's got to find a plan on the fly. And that's the hardest thing to do in professional wrestling, is to find a way to adjust on the fly, especially when you got a guy who's as big as a grizzly bear not giving you any air.
But Daddy Andy's heart cannot be ignored. His drive and his determination, his passion, his love for Frontline Pro, and his desire to become the #1 contender for the Frontline Pro Championship, you know he will not quit.
But heart only goes so far, and sometimes your body just gives out. After a while, you got to start wondering if maybe he needs to just be done here and try to save himself so that injury doesn't get any worse.
Michael Wayne looking around at the crowd like a big ugly man. Look at you, you're ugly, Michael. I said it. I hope you watch this on the network and hear me call you ugly. You ugly.
These fans,
you ugly freaking oaf.
Yeah, these fans in Unity definitely no love lost for Michael Wayne, that's for sure.
If you fellas ever look up the word jamoke in the dictionary, you will see a picture of Michael Wayne and his stupid face.
I did, but I saw a picture of Draven Stryker.
Not surprised. You must have had the Canadian edition.
Eh?
Daddy Andy in the ring now. I mean, he's in a worse way. He's just trying to get some distance. Michael Wayne, full control. Oh! But he used it.
Oh, wait a minute, it wasn't.
But it worked. It
rocked him.
Andy's got to move here.
It wasn't Jamoke that I looked up. It was Jabroni. Gotcha.
Hot Rod trying to fire back here. Those elbows are as big as a weapon as he has left.
Well, you know, we saw it in our previous
But
semifinal,
didn't you notice it right there? Every strike got weaker.
Oh!
Oh no!
It just ran into a boulder.
What?
AKA Michael Wayne's head.
Guy who's that big and that innovative.
And not only that, but now he's just putting all of that weight on him, trying to make Daddy Andy have to carry it, trying to get that leverage right now. And you got to know that that torque is just shredding the ligaments in that elbow right now. Andy might have to tap here.
And let us not forget.
This is a hard point.
The other man who was in the finals for the Freedom Cup, Shaq Jordan, and his injured back. Yeah, if Michael Wayne comes out on top, you've got to think how he's going to react and how he's going to act with Shaq Jordan's back.
Now what's this? But why?
Wait,
why? Why do you have to do this?
Well, blatantly right
But
in
you
front of
don't
the
have to do
referee.
this. Well, maybe he needs to find out why.
Well, guys, Ben McCoy just left commentary.
What?
He's making his way towards the ring right now.
What is he going to do?
I don't know, but I don't think anybody realizes it. I don't think. Uh-oh. Oh, now he does. I think Draven Stryker's life is flashing in front of his eyes right now. Uh-oh. And this is a distraction here. Michael Wayne now turning his sights on.
Daddy Andy is up.
I don't think Michael Wayne realizes that he's drawn with the crowd right now.
But he's got his back turned to Daddy Andy. He's definitely got something on his mind. Oh, is he going for that laser fist?
Andy might be loading up that
laser fist.
He had it.
But did he get all of it?
Michael Wayne's not even down. He's rocked, but he still hasn't fallen. On the outside though. Wait, what are we seeing here? Oh my God! Andy just hit the super ultra mega ultimate laser fist in the middle of the ring. And that's it. Andy wins.
Daddy Andy overcoming all of the odds. Injured shoulder. Just everything. Oh my. I'm speechless. The finals of the Freedom Cup 2023. We have Hot Rod Daddy Andy and the generational treasure, Shaq Jordan.
Wow, two huge fan favorites, both on a roll, not even just tonight, but in 2023. But yet you gotta know that neither one of them is going into it 100%.
but the amount of punishment dealt to that elbow, I'm concerned for his personal safety and
And
his
you
personal well-being.
absolutely have to be, but again, you know nobody's going to quit here. They know what's at stake, and again, Hot Rod Daddy Andy, huge victory, injured elbow and all.
Well, he doesn't have much time to prepare for Shaq Jordan. I hope he can make the most of it, but
Again, no rest for the weary here tonight. That's just how tournaments work. But again, one victory away from becoming the Frontline Pros #1 contender. What an amazing contest right there, Hot Rod Daddy Andy. I feel like you gotta say, pulling off the upset there.
I would have never guessed with the injury that he sustained in the first match that he would come out on top over Michael Wayne. And I gotta think, how is Michael Wayne, how is Raven Stryker, how are they gonna react to the shocking loss?
Well, and not only that, but you know, we still have our Frontline Pro Heavyweight Championship coming up right now. And it's going to be an absolute banger, one of the biggest, one of the highest stakes contests we've ever had here in Frontline Pro. Let's get right to it.
To become the longest reigning Frontline Pro Heavyweight Champion in history, as Logan Lynch tries to defend his 497th reign against Quinn Riddick. Will be at 490 days.
Introducing first, your challenger, weighing in at 232 pounds, Weapon Next, Logan Lynch.
Initiating Weapon Next. Weapon Next, fully operational.
I gotta say, the feeling in this place just changed. We all know what's at stake here. Huge, huge implications on the history and the legacy here in Frontline Pro. Weapon Next, Logan Lynch making his way for what has to be one of the biggest contest of his entire career.
It's not just a Frontline Pro Championship on the line. This is history. The history book's hanging the balance. And we've never had a bigger match this year in Frontline Pro, in my personal opinion.
Honestly, I don't even know if we've ever had a match with these kind of implications.
Absolutely not. I mean, it takes years to get this kind of history, right? And you're looking at the former face of Frontline Pro and former champion Logan Lynch, the longest reigning Frontline Pro world champion, mind you, and going up against the current face of Frontline Pro.
And I'd even take it a step further, saying that Logan Lynch and Sexy Violence Quinn Whittick are two of the absolute best in the entire country today. Just seeing these two men compete for not just a championship, but for a shot at history of becoming the longest reigning Frontline Pro World Champion in history, this is just absolutely awesome. These fans are in for a treat, we're in for a treat, and everybody here on Premier Streaming Network is in for a treat.
I'm just glad I can make it.
I'm not. Joking.
And again, as we await the current Frontline Pro Heavyweight Champion Quinn Whittick, you gotta know that this moment is not lost on him. After surviving the 6-person ladder match of the night for Tyler, still holding on to that Frontline Pro Heavyweight Championship, you know that Quinn Whittick wants to put an exclamation point here on 2023 by becoming the longest ever Frontline Pro Heavyweight Champion.
And these two men are about to go to war right now.
My kudos actually goes out to the current Frontline Pro World Champion, Quinn Whittick. It's no secret, Striker Industries put this man through the ringer. We tested his mettle, so to speak, and he came out victorious. And this guy has been on a tear for over a year now as champion. And I mean, it's already been said, hot damn, what a treat.
Oh my God! Just like that! Logan Lynch spears Quinn Whittick in half! This match hasn't even started yet!
We're not playing now. He's taking this.
Just that sudden impact right there. As Whittick turned around, he had no way to protect himself on that one and just completely ate that spear.
That was an incredibly good shot. It's definitely has shaken Quinn Whittick right now.
Guys, I want to see a replay of that one though. And just as Whittick turns around, you see him just get absolutely floored.
That was as vicious of a spear as you will ever see. That was absolutely, that was hard to watch.
So nice that we had to see it twice.
And again now, just Logan Lynch just stalking his prey right there. You know, I always say it that if you were going to build a wrestler from the ground up, it would look like that man right there, Weapon Next Logan Lynch.
Well, maybe shorter hair.
Whittick now going for that DNR right away.
Huge spear again! Spear!
This one might be over just as it gets started.
Quinn Whittick has not moved a single inch. Oh, okay, I spoke too soon.
There's a lot of resilience in this man, though. Don't let it fool you. He took 2 big spears right now, but I guarantee you, as I spoke to just moments ago, we have put this man through the ringer. We've done everything we possibly could to take that championship away from him, to bring it back to the Striker Industries camp, and we just couldn't get it done.
Lynch yelling at the crowd right now, reminding everybody exactly who he is. And it's really hard to argue with him right now in firm control, whether you like how he got there or not.
He's Weapon Next. Plain and simple.
Weapon Next might become the next Frontline Pro champion if he can keep this up.
Well, and you know he wants to play spoiler, though. You know how important that record is to him. Just like that, though, Whittick with the quickness. Big step up in Seguri. But it...
Yeah, well, speaking of...
I think it kind of grazed him a little bit there.
Well, Lynch...
I did do what he thought. Oh, here we go.
No, oh, no.
So, speaking of spoils, you know he absolutely 100% knows, probably better than anybody else in this building right now, that to the victor goes the spoils. And he is not going to let up. He's going to be as relentless and as ruthless, no pun intended, I don't want to insult your guy there, but he's gonna be as
well. You gotta know again that this isn't lost on him. What this win would mean for his legacy here in Frontline Pro. And again, just attacking those ribs, trying to get the air out of Quinn Wittick, and right now in firm control. And Lynch just taking his time, working at his own pace right now, slowing this one down.
Oh.
Wittick is gonna have to get out of that corner. He's gonna have to use that quickness advantage. But again, if he can't get that wind in his lungs, as they say, if you can't breathe, you can't fight.
And if you can't fight, you definitely cannot win.
Especially against an opponent the caliber of Weapon Next Logan Lynch.
And Quinn Wittick holding on to that turnbuckle and that rope for dear life.
Well, I think he's just trying to get as much of a rope break there, but just whipped right into that corner. Wittick, though, with that quickness advantage, like we said before, big kick, creating that separation.
It's that veteran mentality, grabbing the ropes when you need to.
Quinn
Everything
Riddick's
is on the line tonight.
Throwing caution to the wind, going on top it did not.
Oh, with authority, just thrown off that top rope. We might be looking at it over here. Lynch might be going for another spear here.
Oh, no.
Third time's a charm.
Stay down, Quinn.
But it looks like Lynch might have injured that shoulder on that one. But again, into the pinfall here. And Wittick wisely grabbing that bottom rope.
It's all about that ring awareness.
The wherewithal of Quinn Wittick just to understand where he was in the ring, not expending any more energy than needed there, kicking out of that pinfall.
As after 3 devastating spears, and now a boot to the chest there.
I don't know that we've ever seen Quinn Wittick in this position, chasing right now, trying to come from behind.
Not this early in the match, definitely.
Being physically dominated.
In a tournament, maybe, but not in a solo match like this. This is incredible.
And everything that's been thrown at him over the course of this past year and a half, and he's been able to rise to the challenge every time, but in a bad way right here.
He's a hell of a champion. I will always give him that.
Well, and he's going to have to try to get back into this one however he possibly can. But easier said than done. I mean,
right. It's not looking too keen right now.
And again, just Logan Lynch using that 5 count right there, but he doesn't want to get himself disqualified. If he does, Wittick retains and moves on.
That's, I believe, what you call the champion's advantage.
Guys, I'm concerned for Quinn Wittick here. Not just his championship reign, but I'm concerned about his health.
Well, and you got to know that he's never going to quit. He just won't. That's not a word that's even in his vocabulary.
Absolutely not.
Just getting beat down in that corner, just overhand blow after overhand blow. But again, Lynch, feeling it in that shoulder. You got to figure when he uses that spear, it's got to take a little bit out of him, though, too.
As great of a champion as Quinn Wittick is, one has to wonder how much more damage can he take in this match.
Huge running, spinning European uppercut there. And Wittick, though, wisely rolling over to his stomach. Again, that's that instinct.
This could be it, fellas.
But Lynch now into that pin.
Where is this coming from?
That his heart is second to none. He has no quit. He has his will is second to none.
I think that was instinctual at this point.
Well, exactly.
I'm just so shocked that he was able to kick out of everything that he's been through, and he still had enough in him to get out.
And
of
now Lynch, though, just taking advantage here, slowing things down again, working at his pace.
100%. We are definitely on Logan Lynch's time currently, right now.
And not only that, but just wearing down Quinn Wittick, putting all of that body weight on top. We can't really see it from here, but referee's got a good vantage point right now, making sure that's not a choke. Wittick now trying to get the fans behind him, trying to will himself back into this contest.
Uh-oh.
Big counter, little like a stunner kind of maneuver, getting that separation now. Can he take advantage here, pulling himself up by the ropes?
Hit him with that modified stunner at top of the head to the chin.
That'll really jack the jaw.
Jackie
Uh-oh.
John, maybe ring your bell a little bit.
This, if he hits this might be it.
Wait.
Wittek fighting out of that power bomb situation here, up over top. Wittek now, again, using that quickness, using that counter kind of wrestling, using that aggression of Logan Lynch against him.
I don't know if this is necessarily a good idea by Quinn Wittek to be going up top.
Well, but he's got to do something big here. Oh!
No! See,
Just as you said it. Into that pin now.
I don't know if he's going to kick out of this, guys.
What?
What is happening?
Logan Lynch is, I think he's getting a little frustrated here because, again, what's it going to take to put down Quinn Wittek tonight?
Quinn Wittek is not human. Quinn Wittek will not die.
But now Lynch, though, again, going over to the corner and might be looking for a fourth spear here in this contest.
If Logan Lynch hits this fourth spear, it's definitely over with. I hate to say it.
Absolutely, I have to agree with you.
I don't think he sees what's coming, but
big
nice counter. Wittek now super kick to the side of Lynch's head. Lynch still isn't down. Wittek now going for another kick, spins around. Oh, big kick to the midsection. Lynch now up in that powerbomb position again. What's he thinking here? Whoa. Wittek trying to counter. Do a huge poison run. Oh my God. Right on Lynch's neck.
That can't feel too good.
I don't know if you guys saw that vacant reaction that he had, but his face told the story. He is out right now.
The tide of this match has just changed.
But smart, though. Again, those veteran instincts right now. Logan Lynch rolling to the outside, so he couldn't be pinned right there. But we all know it, though. With Quinn Wittek, you are not safe on the outside. You are not safe anywhere in the arena. This guy can fly. Here he comes.
Get out of the way.
Clear out. Big diving suicide dive to the outside. Wittek throwing Lynch back into the ring. Very smart move there, looking to capitalize.
Getting up to that high rent district.
That's too much for me up there.
But he's got to get going. I mean, obviously all the damage slowing him down a little bit here, but if he hits this one might be over. Wittek going for it all here.
All or nothing.
Beautifully done swanton by Wittek.
That was absolutely gorgeous.
Picture perfect. Let's take another look at that one.
Poetry in motion, if you will.
Beautifully done here into the pin. Lynch out at 2.
What is it going to take from either one of these men to win this match? It's going to have to take something huge. I mean, they've thrown everything at each other except the kitchen sink.
Well, and that might be next. You never know.
You never know what's underneath that ring.
I mean, well, there's a sink in the back.
Is it still there?
I don't know. We better go check.
And again, now Wittek trying to get this crowd behind him. This Frontline Pro fan base absolutely loves Quinn Wittek. Uh-oh, pulling down that knee pad there.
Oh, boy.
What's he got in store for Lynch here?
This could be good or bad here, folks.
Lynch going for that knee. Huge shot right there, right on the jaw.
Quinn Wittek answering with a right of his own.
These guys are both spent, but you know that they understand the importance of this contest, and they're willing to give everything they've got here tonight. Shot after shot, back and forth.
And again, it's not just for the Frontline Pro World Championship. This is for the record of the longest reigning champion here in Frontline Pro.
Wittek up over the top. I think Lynch thought he dumped him to the outside. Wittek, though, on the outside, rolling back through. Huge knee! If Lynch goes for the cover here, that might be it.
That might be lights out, guys.
But the damage was done.
Uh-oh.
Lynch trying to make his way back over into the cover here.
That was devastating.
Into the pinfall. That's got to be it. What?
How?
And it seemed like Lynch was struggling a little bit to get over there for that pinfall.
It was that momentary hesitation right there that might have just cost him his best chance to win this contest right now. But we're on even footing right here now. You got to know that if Lynch can keep on Wittick right now, he's got a huge chance to win this one.
Have a new champ.
This has been one of the most physical contests I think we've ever seen here in Frontline Pro.
Uh-oh. Guys, Quinn Wittick looks like he's out of it.
Logan Lynch is calling for that knee here.
And you notice, though, that as he's kind of hitting that knee, as he kind of tunes up the band in a way, he's using that other arm because of the shoulder injury to that right shoulder. And here he comes going for the, missed the knee, Wittick out of the way. Wow!
Whoa!
The technical ability of Quinn Wittick is on full display here with that octopus hold.
Oh my! That was an amazing counter.
And now he's trying to work on the wrist and the hand of Logan Lynch. Lynch has got to do something here to break this hold, or we might be done.
Working all up into that shoulder. You know that's on fire right now for Logan Lynch. Uh-oh.
And Lynch, though, just too strong. Never question the power of Logan Lynch. Again, on full display.
Oh, Quinn Wittick is doing his best.
Pointing to that corner. Oh, the injured shoulder into that exposed turnbuckle. Quinn.
A springboard
the
counter.
DNR. Wittick into the cover. Rolling him over.
This has got to be it.
This is for history. And he did it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the streak continues.
Guys, with that victory, Quinn Wittick is going to become the longest ever reigning Frontline Pro Heavyweight Champion.
But he walked through hell to earn that right.
Quinn Wittick having quite the year.
And there's no end in sight.
Who is going to be the one to take out Quinn Wittick?
If it couldn't be Logan Lynch, if he couldn't get the job done, who can?
Guys,
I'll tell ya. At another time.
Take a look at this, though. Middle of the ring, and Logan Lynch holding on to that championship title of Quinn Wittick. You know he's got to be disappointed, but take nothing away from Logan Lynch. Put up a hell of a fight here tonight. Wow.
Classic for the ages.
Logan Lynch looking to...
What a tremendous sign of respect from Logan Lynch
Nice.
to Quinn Wittick.
What an amazing moment here tonight.
Wow. That's what you love to see here in Frontline Pro. Again, take nothing away from Logan Lynch. He put on a hell of a fight tonight, but Quinn Wittick right there standing tall. And again, the respect from these two.
Two of the greatest competitors here in Frontline Pro, hands down.
Guys, this is an absolute moment right now. This is, I have goosebumps right now. This is everything you wanted it to be and more, guys.
If we haven't said it yet, and still.
At this point, man, again, like you guys said, if it's not Logan Lynch after that hellacious battle tonight, who is going to be able to stop Quinn Wittick?
Honestly, I don't think anyone can.
We just witnessed history here this evening at the Freedom Cup. Guys, Quinn Wittick is still not only still your Frontline Pro Heavyweight Champion, but now will be the longest reigning Frontline Pro Champion in the company's history.
That was an absolute war. Both of those men left everything in that ring.
And not to take anything from those two guys, it was a banger of a match, but now coming up next, the Freedom Cup Finals
Hot Rod Daddy Andy and Shaq Jordan. Both guys seemingly both injured in this tournament. Who is going to come out on top? It's going to be the one that's got the most heart at the end of the night.
Well, regardless, now we know in January, kicking off 2024, it's either going to be Shaq Jordan or Hot Rod Daddy Andy taking on Sexy Violence Quinn Whittick for the Frontline Pro Championship.
Let's get to that main event, though. I don't need a mic, it's going to be really quick.
Not sure. I think Quinn Whittick was giving more props to Logan Lynch there.
Now, we're going to give you a little bit of a wrap-up to tell you exactly how we got to this point going into our main event of the evening. Shaq Jordan, in our opening contest, was able to survive a hellacious battle. Not only that, but then he actually got attacked by Rockin' Rivera with a chair shot over and over to that injured back.
Rockin' Rivera put Shaq Jordan to hell. He literally sought out to destroy him and to make sure he could not compete. Shaq Jordan was so able to overcome that and still get that W.
And he's going to be going on to the final. And on the other side of the bracket, things didn't really turn out all that well for you, obviously.
Things didn't turn out tonight for Striker Industries, but what we did do is that we made an impact tonight. Not only did we just sign our 4th member of Striker Industries, but we put Daddy Andy through the ringer. He's going to have a tough time going through that main event against Shaq Jordan this evening.
You got to know that neither one of those competitors is going to be 100% going into this final, but you know they're going to give it their all because they know what is on the line to become the new #1 contender for the Frontline Pro Heavyweight Championship. Let's see who can get it done in our main event of the evening.
Tonight's main event is the final match of the Freedom Cup Tournament. The winner of this match will become the #1 contender for the Frontline Pro World Heavyweight Championship.
We are on to the main event of the evening, the final for the Frontline Pro Freedom Cup. As we welcome the generational treasure, Shaq Jordan, back to the ring here with everything on the line.
After everything he's been through, the vicious assault by Rockin' Rivera with that chair, how the hell is he even walking out here to compete?
Barely.
Definitely barely. He's definitely walking a little more gingerly from the last match. Rightfully so, getting attacked by Rockin' Rivera with that steel chair. Thankfully, right now, there's no Rockin' Rivera in sight. We might actually get a one-on-one match, and may the best man win at this point.
Guys, take a look at this though.
Ooh.
Typically, what you'll see is that high-flying entrance into the ring, and he thought a little better of it there. Obviously, the back is bothering him a lot more than I think he's letting on right now.
Oh, I seen him wince a little bit when he got into the ring.
I do lots of things gingerly.
And now, as we wait on Shaq Jordan's opponent here in the final, Hot Rod Daddy Andy, let's go back and talk a little bit about how Andy got to this point. Being able to survive that opening contest against Ritas Atlas, Disco Ray, and Mateo Valentine. As you see him coming out to the ring, he's obviously still trying to he has some pain in that elbow. He's trying to kind of work it out as you see him kind of clenching, trying to maybe get some feeling back into that elbow and that hand. But again, this is just the brutal beast that is a tournament. Nobody's going to be 100% going into this final.
Both of these men have overcome injury and everything else that was thrown at them to get to this point. I just want to see who's going to come out on top. Who's going to be the one who's finally going to be able to finally break and not be able to take any more. Neither one of these men have any quit in them whatsoever. It's going to take a lot to keep either one of these two men down.
Weighing in at 212 pounds from Chicago, Illinois,
You know, something that the viewers at home might not realize, and I just kind of thought about it, Andy and Shaq here joined Frontline Pro around the same time.
weighing at 230 pounds from Baltimore, Maryland, Hot Rod Daddy Andy.
That guy drinks way too many energy drinks.
Look like that mean needs a sensu bean or something.
I work with a bunch of nerds and I love it.
Guilty.
And again, though, I always appreciate this when it comes to Frontline Pro. We always love to see that sportsmanship. Because again, just everything on the line right now, but you got to know that that respect it means a lot to both of these guys. They both want to pick up the victory here.
Let's give it up for referee Ronnie Schumer tonight.
Doing an absolute fantastic job in there. And again, put right into that main event type status. It's going to be a big test for her, but I think she's going to be up to the challenge. This crowd firmly getting behind. I mean, both these guys, honestly, it's really hard to make a pick here. But guys, I'm going to put you on the spot. Scott, I'm going to start with you. Who do you think gets it done here in this contest?
Considering the injury to Daddy Andy's elbow, eliminating that laser fist, eliminating the biggest offensive weapon that he has, I've got to go with Shaq Jordan here.
Stryker, do you agree?
I mean, I'm really kind of indecisive because, you know, you look at one hand, I mean, both of these individuals have a lot of drive and heart, and they know what's on the line tonight, but both of them are being injured in their respective matches earlier this evening. I honestly cannot pick either one because I know both of these men can do whatever it takes and reach deep down to get the strength that they need to in order to win the match.
It's so hard, though. I mean, flip a coin at this point because both competitors have absolutely earned this right now, and they know what's on the line. And honestly, this is a zero-sum game. It's all or nothing. I gotta go with Hot Rod. I honestly, the way that he has been building momentum recently, beating Ben McCoy, picking up one of his biggest victories of his career.
But honestly, we could flip a coin, but the way things have gone, we'll flip that coin and it'll still land on its side.
Exactly.
Yep.
Both of these two are so evenly matched.
That
I think
coin
it's
will
just
sit and spin and look at you funny and laugh at you. All I can say is, gentlemen, this is a treat to be able to see the whole show as it was, being either on commentary or ringside, being even as with you guys.
Oh,
I can still enjoy it. Like this is that elbow.
You wouldn't normally think that elbow was going to be involved in that kip up there, but it just looked like it kind of gave out on him, and ref might want to check on that.
And I can 100% confidently tell you that I watched Andy injure his elbow in that first match, and so me and my new client Michael Wayne, we discussed some things.
Which I still can't. I still can't put that into words.
Hey, Striker Industries, you never know who's going to be on the take.
But again, like you were saying though, you got to know that Shaq Jordan was watching that from the back. Obviously, you got to think that little bit of extra time that he had though to prepare for this one, to rest a little bit more, might serve him pretty well. He's looking the fresher of the two right now.
Absolutely.
After that,
a big boot to the injured elbow.
And again, that's where the bullseye is in this contest, and it's been that way all night. And guys, that might have literally done irreversible damage to that elbow. Referee checking to make sure Andy still wants to go, if he's even physically capable of continuing here.
I hope our medics in the back are ready to check out both of these men after this match, because I seriously think they're going to need it.
And again, now Jordan just using that code breaker type maneuver, using those knees on that injured elbow. Andy wisely rolling to the outside. Ref telling Andy to get back in the ring, starting the count now. But you know Shaq Jordan doesn't want to win it like that. He wants a decisive victory. He wants to make a statement here.
It appears for Shaq that the injury isn't lingering him too much, but there could be the adrenaline that's kicking in right now at this point.
Well, and you got to know, though, that the longer this match goes on, the worse it's going to get.
For both of them.
Exactly. And
Ooh,
and
that
just
did not
like that.
help. Ooh, that is definitely not going to help.
Guys, that could be a game changer right here. That could be a turning point in this contest. Huge backbreaker. Let's take another look at that one. Wow, that impact on the injured back already.
Oh. He saw an opportunity to target that lower back, and he took it. You have to respect that.
Again, both competitors doing everything, throwing caution to the wind here. And you can't fault either one of them. Obviously, this is just how it kind of works in a tournament. And
Ooh. But obviously, how much of this can he get? Like, you still got to take into account that injured elbow.
Well, exactly. I was just going to say he's not getting that full torque, that full leverage on that rear chin lock there. Jordan's able to get out of it with that, again, that beautiful counter into that kind of jawjacker stunner kind of maneuver. Just enough. Another shot to the back.
But just
Jordan's
as much
down.
just as much damage as he did to that back, he took that right on his injured elbow. He did just as much damage to himself as he did to Shaq Jordan.
And this is just brutal right now. You got to know the pain that's going through both of these competitors' bodies is just inhuman.
These men right now in this match are on borrowed time. They need to figure out what they need to do and capitalize fast because these guys don't got much left.
Well, and we're talking about, whoever wins this contest is going to have a shot at the Frontline Pro Championship in January. But the way that they're doing damage to their
Well, you got to keep in mind they know they get their title shot in January. That gives them from now until then to recover.
Guys,
they're going to need it.
We got to see that one again too. That was ridiculous. Beautiful counter there by Shaq Jordan with Andy coming off the top.
And them knees right straight to the face. I don't even know if Andy's got
That's
the
got to be it.
Wow. Andy barely able to get that shoulder off the mat, but we continue here in our main event of the evening.
And Andy lately with that new confidence, becoming the battle-tested pro wrestling champion, defeating Bulletproof Ben McCoy is definitely a big feather in his cap.
Smart move right there. It looked like Andy was trying to get away, but I don't think he knows where he is right now. That's not where you want to be. The pool was empty on that frog splash. Andy now, let's see if he can take advantage here. Going for a tournament. Flipped out of that, though. The athleticism of Shaq Jordan.
Ready for him.
How is he able to do that?
Went for that laser fist and a kick, and both are down. I'm not sure how much of that laser fist Andy got, but it was enough.
Sweet Christmas.
This is a race to get up before that 10 count.
And guys, what happens here though if this ends in a draw?
Do we have 2 Freedom Cup winners? Like, what do we do?
I don't even know.
Sudden death?
A sudden death, or maybe I would, maybe make it a triple threat match.
Whatever it is, it's going to be, though. Both competitors are just trading shots again. Back and forth.
These men have no quit in them whatsoever.
A couple of the most stubborn bastards I've ever seen.
And it looked like Shaq was going to try to spin out. Andy, huge slam right there. Jordan he might be out into the pin here. Deep cover.
They both want this opportunity so bad.
That was so close.
They will do whatever it takes, and they will put their body through whatever they have to get this opportunity.
I think that was so close. That's 2 9/10.
The last possible millisecond to kick out. Oh my God.
But again, we keep going. Andy now calling for that laser fist again. Let's see if he can get there.
No.
Swinging wildly, misses it. Jordan now, what's he thinking here? Uh-oh. Oh! The impact right on the head of Andy. Andy might be out into the pin here. 2 count only? What?
How are these guys able to continue? I have no idea.
But every time he kicks out, every time he throws that right arm, he is causing more and more damage and inflicting more pain upon himself every time he uses that arm.
Jordan might be setting up here for that moonsault. Let's see if he can get it going. Exactly,
Call
going up for that BME.
I don't know if this
going
is
up top.
a good idea.
Spring up. Was able to get out of the way, rolls through. Andy laser fist!
Oh my God, this is it.
And Jordan, again, rolls to the outside. I don't know if that was instinct or what, but I think Andy knows that might have been his best chance right there to get a victory.
I think, Chris, that was the momentum of that laser fist, knocking him right out of the ring.
Whatever it was, he created that separation. We got the ref counting now.
Yeah, whether you call it momentum, you call it ring awareness, you call it whatever you want.
Andy's still got to get it back in the ring yet.
Well, and I mean, at this point, you know, again, I mentioned it before that neither one of these guys wants to win by a count out, but you got to think here it's just as good as a pinfall victory. And the way that these guys have been just completely beaten up over the course of this entire show. But, you know, as I say it, though, Andy pushing Shaq back into the ring. Again, you know he wants to get the victory here.
I know, especially at this point,
pin.
after everything that these two have been through, a count-out victory win. I mean, hey, a win's a win.
And again, though, by just expending all that energy, taking that time to roll him back into the ring was enough for Shaq Jordan to be able to recuperate a little bit and be able to get that kick out. You obviously, Andy, getting a little bit frustrated, and honestly, guys, you can't blame him. What's it going to take for either one of these guys to get the victory here?
Andy's calling for another laser fist.
Calling for it again here. How many shots does he have left? Oh! That super kick looked like it just caught flush. And now Jordan might be looking for that beautiful sit-out power bomb.
Oh, that's got to be it.
Going for the pin here. And that is it, Shaq Jordan.
Say what you will, he earned this win.
Either of these men would have definitely earned this win tonight. It could have gone either way. Unbelievable things this kid has done so far here in Frontline Pro.
And ladies and gentlemen, to kick off 2024, Shaq Jordan versus Sexy Violence, Quinn Whittick for the Frontline Pro World Championship.
And again, we always talk about the sportsmanship and the respect here in Frontline Pro, and on display right now is Shaq Jordan lends his hand to try to help up Hot Rod Daddy Andy after one of the most physical contests we have seen in all of 2023 here in Frontline. Again, at multiple points during that contest, it could have gone either way. Both of them just doing everything that they could, laying it all on the line here tonight. And on this night, Shaq Jordan picks up the victory, but again, I take nothing away from Hot Rod Daddy Andy. He definitely proved something to all of us here in Frontline Pro this evening, as well as getting the respect of Shaq Jordan.
I mean, I would be remiss if I didn't say that I was a little disappointed that my new client didn't make it to the finals here at the end of the night to get that opportunity, but you know what? I know talent when I see it, and hats off. I mean, these guys were great tonight. Oh, they gave this guy a microphone again.
Hey, they give you a microphone. I mean,
they didn't today.
Thank God.
You get to hear me on the headset instead.
And right now, though, too,
coming at you in your ear hole.
Again, you got to know that there's so much respect from Bulletproof Ben McCoy to Shaq Jordan, and let's hear what he's got to say, the new #1 contender.
I like saying Indians, don't worry about me. First of all, let me just say, give it up for Hot Rod Daddy Andy, y'all. He's been one of the guys who had my back ever since the first time I met him. And for us to be duking it out on this kind of stage, man, it just means so much to me. So one more time, give it up for Hot Rod Daddy Andy. Actually, ever since I rediscovered my love for wrestling, it's changed. You know, they say there are only two things that serve in life: death and taxes. But I say it's another thing that's 100% certain in life. That's change. That's growth. That's development. 5 years ago, I stepped into this business and I watched men who at the time, don't get no disrespect to them, at the time I thought were better than me, conquer their goals and command respect. And I told myself that one day I'll be in this ring and those people I idolize so much, they be the ones looking up to me in reverence. They be the ones looking up to me in respect. Yeah, I do want to. Here I am, 5 years later. And I'm just now finding my footing in this business. I know I don't look it, but when I say I'm old, I mean it. I'm 31, y'all. I got into this business when I was 26.
God, now I feel older. Let me tell you what it was like when they invented the train.
Here I am 5 years later, and I'm just now finding my footing. And you think I'm gonna look back? Hell no. I'm only looking forward, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Hey, I'm in there with somebody, one of my mentors. Even though he's younger than me, he's taught me so much about this business. And just a fun fact, he's never beat me. He's never pinned me in a championship match. Quinn Whittick.
Well, that's an interesting, statistic.
There he is.
Was not expecting that.
Hey, no disrespect, man, but hey, January 13th, man. Now that you out there, now that I got you out here, let me tell you, Cliff. Let me tell you. I am 5 things. I am Shaq Jordan. I am that man. I am the generational treasure. I am the #1 contender for the Frontline Pro Heavyweight Championship. And come January 13th, I will be Frontline Pro Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, bold words, but if there's anybody who can back it up, it's him.
Very confident.
I gotta say, I might have spoken crazy. I admire your tenacity. I got in stage, but you know that I admire the ass whooping that you took all night. I mostly admire the fact that you're still standing here trying to pick another fight. It's killing me right now. I just want to say something go on. Sometimes our mouths get into a little bit of trouble. You know what? Yeah, a little bit. 5 years ago, I'm coaching at a wrestling training center in the north side of Chicago.
A little history lesson here.
Okay. 5 years ago, I'm training other wrestlers to become other wrestlers. And in comes this kid that wants to call himself Eli Silva. I don't know if you guys ever seen the book of Eli, but he kicked just as much ass as Denzel. Enzo realizing he doesn't need some quirky name. He's going to do what those who came before him did and find some success. He's going to go by his own name. He's going to be his actual true self. He's going to bear it all. Justice for all is where I won my first one of these. You know who won the Freedom Cup last year and won this for the second time? You know who just defeated the pillar of Frontline Pro? You can come out here and say that you are Shaq Jordan. You can call yourself a generational treasure. You can call yourself anything you want. I am Frontline Pro now. Whatever happened in the past, history ain't repeat myself, but because I have gone through how many people, how many times have I had to get my ass beat by Ben McCoy? Countless. I mean, Billy Gunn told me that was one of the most damnedest ass whoopings he's ever seen somebody take. There's been so many people that have fallen in front of me because I've been holding this, because I've been holding this now, because nobody in here bleeds gold and black the way I do. Nobody does the drives the way I do. Nobody works the way I do. Nobody trains the way I do. Nobody thinks the way I do. There's a reason for that. In order for all that to happen, your name has to be Quinn freaking Whitney. Hey, do me a favor. Make sure that belt's polished and make sure the strap is black.
Well done, Shaq. Well done. I admire that guy's gusto.
A statement. The gauntlet has been thrown down. January 13th, Justice for All. Mark that one on your calendars because you are not going to want to miss it. Quinn Whittick, Shaq Jordan for the Frontline Pro Heavyweight Championship.
Both of these men are so good. They're two of the very best in the country. And they're going to do battle for the Frontline Pro World Championship. I can't wait.
What an amazing night we saw. What a tournament. What a championship contest. And what a way to finish off strong here in 2023.
And for the most part, tonight was actually really good. And I'm excited, just like you guys are, for next year. Besides my striker industry business, Quinn Whittick, the champion, defending the Frontline Pro World Heavyweight Championship against the new #1 contender, the generational treasure, Shaq Jordan. I'm excited for that match.
That's a main event anywhere you go in the country. I mean, that will be something that we have never seen before, and I, for one, am so excited for the future and just everything coming up for Frontline Pro.
Yeah, we are literally kicking off the new year with a match of the year candidate.
Absolutely. Let's get out of here. Tonight has been absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for joining us on the premier streaming network for the Frontline Pro Freedom Cup 2023. Make sure to come back, check out all the episodes of Crossfire, all of our previous events, hit up our social media, always join that fight. We really appreciate it. So for Scott Jones, for Mr. Business Draven Stryker, I am Chris Lockman signing off. Have a good night.
Feel like a vet, bearing the arms, let the bodies hit the floor. Only the best on the roster, yeah, I'm proud to let you know. Presentation second to none, yeah, we gotta let it show. It is not getting no better than this. Pipe bomb had to let it blow. Laying it on the line, standing strong, 10 toes down. One will rise, one will fall up in this showdown. Nobody else can copy us, they don't know how. Not even one person will be standing when it goes down. I am a warrior missing a sword and shield, I'm feeling righteous. They know I'm the best, even the ones that hate, get rid of the bias. Not talking the show, this is a movie, all of the fans come by it. Feet on the ground, my head in the clouds. Reason I feel like I'm flying. The reason I feel like I'm trying. What pushed me to go in the booth and show out, do everything but lying. My feet on the ground, they go in your face. Man, they thought you was dying. We got the gold, look at us now. Back then, they thought we was lying. Wanna be part of the brand now because we global, yeah, they iron. Frontline, you know it's top of the line. This where the greats compete in front of the crowd. They lay it all on the line, all of the time. The people, they eating it up, we heating them up. But jump in the ring, somebody that beating them up, and this the sound. Opportunities all around you, just gotta go chase it. Lot of contenders, one champ, reality gotta come face it. Victory around the corner, man, I swear I can taste it. Feel like a vet, bearing the arms, let the bodies hit the floor. Only the best on the roster, yeah, I'm proud to let you know. Presentation second to none, yeah, we gotta let it show. It is not getting no better than this. Pipe bomb, had to let it blow. Laying it on the line, standing strong, 10 toes down. Only the best on the roster, yeah, I'm proud to let you know. Presentation second to none, yeah, we gotta let it show. It is not getting no better than this. Pipe bomb, had to let it blow. Laying it on the line, standing strong, 10 toes down. One will rise, one will fall up in this showdown. Nobody else can copy us, they don't know how. Not even one person will be standing when it goes down. I am a warrior missing a sword and shield, I'm feeling righteous. They know I'm the best, even the ones that hate, get rid of the bias. Not talking the show, this is a movie, all of the fans come buy it. Feet on the ground, my head in the clouds, reason I feel like I'm flying. The reason I feel like I'm trying. What pushed me to go in the booth and show out, do everything but lying. My feet on the ground, they go in your face. Man, they thought you was dying. We got the gold, look at us now. Back then, they thought we was lying. Wanna be part of the brand now because we global, yeah, they iron. Frontline, you know it's top of the line. This where the greats compete in front of the crowd. They lay it all on the line, all of the time. The people, they eating it up, we heating them up. But jump in the ring, somebody that beating them up, and this the sound. Opportunities all around you, just gotta go chase it. Lot of contenders, one champ, reality gotta come face it. Victory around the corner, man, I swear I can taste it. Feel like a vet, bearing the arms, let the bodies hit the floor. Only the best on the roster, yeah, I'm proud to let you know. Presentation second to none, yeah, we gotta let it show. It is not getting no better than this. Pipe bomb, had to let it blow. Laying it on the line, standing strong, 10 toes down. One will rise, one will fall up in this showdown. Nobody else can copy us, they